Facebook, YouTube Live, Ask My Wedge. Much love. Yo, I was half asleep, but I had to get up for this one. I hope y'all guys can hear me. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the McGregor and Mayweather once again. I actually went out and bought a ticket. I bought a ticket, at the local movies. They playing it on the big screen, so I got to check it out. But yo, wow. I don't know if to say I feel sad or, disappointed or, happy, because all kind of emotions going on in this particular situation. Some eerie feeling just came over me, man. This fight may not end up like, everybody is expecting. For one reason, Floyd Mayweather, in reality, I could bear witness. I'm gonna keep it real. In reality, he hasn't fought anyone who, he hasn't fought many people who, like his uncle said, most people don't know ish about boxing. This is a real talk, man, and you really can understand it when you understand all of the things that are missing from a lot of boxers. Styles make fights. Why styles make fights? Because not many people know the complete art of boxing. There's many styles in this art, and you have to have a combination of them all to have ultimate success in this sport. Because a good team is going to help his fighter get prepared for your style, whatever style that may be. And the more styles you can switch up on, the more you can keep them on their toes and make it harder for your opponent. Well, Floyd has been very successful in doing that. But it doesn't mean his success was such a greater accomplishment if there was a lot of people who knew more styles in their arsenal. Most of the people he fought were one-dimensional, maybe two-dimensional. You got Shane Mosley. He was a puncher and a boxer. But you got so many fights he had where people came one way. And even in his younger days, early on, where he had wars, very inspirational, unbelievable. And Floyd Mayweather is unbelievable. However, the way he's been winning fights in his later years and his second half has been basically off of pure skill and being able to switch up styles. When he was younger, he fought with pretty much one or two different styles. Now that he's older and he got a lot wiser and his team is using him better, they're using him by using multiple styles. And this is keeping everybody confused and bewildered. But even Roger Mayweather gave us a hint a long time ago. He said, most people don't know ish about boxing. And basically what he was saying is most people don't know but one style, or maybe two. But most people don't know how to counter a lot of stuff Floyd is doing. And a lot of stuff people try to do to Floyd, he's well prepared for their single-minded styles. Another thing I want to talk about is Floyd's, spiritually. Right now we talked about the physical aspect of this game. He's fighting people that are one or two dimensional. I'm not saying McGregor's going to be this ultimate boxer, come out of the blue. He's never had a pro boxing match, But all I'm saying is that because of Floyd's lack of competitiveness in his last 10 years of boxing, because of Floyd's lack of fighting different styles, McGregor could come up with that with a different style, something that he's never seen before. And, you know, no doubt about it, McGregor's hungry. No doubt about it, McGregor's a winner. No doubt about it, McGregor did sacrifice years. No doubt about it, McGregor has been in the ring. Maybe not a boxing ring, but he's been in competition. Just like if you take a good boxer and you put him in the octagon, he's going to punch one of those guys in their face really hard, and he's going to have composure, and he's not going to be uncomfortable. He might not know how to deal with the guy once he get on the ground, but a good boxer is going to be able to compete to some degree. It's not like he can't punch Floyd in his face. There is some degree of competition here, of expertism here, or expertise. And also, so we can't call McGregor green. We can't call him an amateur. We can't say he's new. He has fought professional, top rank professional, with a lot of people yelling and screaming against him and for him. So that, you know, that's another thing out the window. The fact that he's an amateur and all that. He's not an amateur. You know, like I said before, we talk about the physical. Most people don't know ish about boxing. You know, the spiritual, you know, McGregor, I don't know about his in contact with his spiritual side, but I know Floyd and what he's representing has been negative, disrespect to God's rules. So his spiritual side is really, you can't put God on his side, as they say, as Joe Louis said, put God on his side. You can't really put God on Floyd's side, even though I don't know him personally. You know, I won't say that God's not on his side, but I'm just going by what I'm seeing from the media and his pro career. He plays the bad guy intentionally. The thing about playing the bad guy loses eventually. Now, if McGregor is the good guy that wins, I don't know. But I do know that it's due time for Floyd to have some, per se, bad luck. You know, I don't believe in luck. I believe everything happens by the will of God, but that's neither near here nor say. This what I'm talking about is the luck that we understand as luck, having good fortune. Floyd has had outstanding fortune, and he praised God in his fights. I've seen him praise God, so I'm not judging him personally, but I'm telling you how the people making it look, the media. They're making it look like he's arrogant. He's flashing his money. He's wasting his money. He's exposing his children to things. He's disrespectful to his parents. They show a lot of negative stuff. He's overconfident, arrogant, more so. So he's due to have his downfall, you know. Pride, then come the fall, you know. McGregor, you know, like I said, you know, you know, so the spiritual side right there, the physical side, you know, spiritual side is just time for Floyd to lose when it comes to the spirituality part. As far as the physical aspect, you know, Floyd hasn't met his match yet. You know. Also, McGregor has definitely got a plan of some kind. You know, I've seen him on Facebook. I don't know if it's really him, but he's been my friend for some time, and you know, I'm always talking out of the box when it comes to boxing and technique and styles matching. And I'm confident if he's been listening to me and he's been getting some hints and some pointers from things I've said, you know, I think that could be a benefit for him. You know, keep him thinking different. And I definitely have a different thought than most people. You know, so he could have picked up major technique from just being my friend on Facebook. Word up. But to tell you the truth, you know, I really hope not, because, you know, this is going to hurt boxing. It's going to hurt American sports. It's going to, you know, America been ruling boxing for a long time. And, you know, for him to beat Floyd, I don't even know if Floyd can come back from this type of loss. I don't even know, because this is totally a shocker. You know, he's fighting this guy because he's so easy to fight. You know, he fought Berto because he's so easy to fight. He fought so many other fighters because it's been so easy to fight. And he said it before, he's doing it because he deserves to. And we still like watching him beat people that's easy to beat, because he does stuff, Floyd does stuff that nobody else can do, and makes it look good. So we all learn something every time he fight. But, you know, being as though his spirituality may be running out, you know, his fortune, you know, I see holes in this situation because, you know, he hasn't had that right style to match him yet. You know, so anything can happen on that way, the physical aspect. You know, and you know, it'll be definitely a crazy loss to American boxing. Not to even mention the African American situation. So my time about to run up on here, man. So I think this is a lesson for Floyd to thank God. He thanking God. I seen him thank it, but I think he need to make it more notable. And you know, sure, I got much more to say, but my time is running out. I don't know what's up with my phone. But this fight, Floyd losing, could change a lot, man. Could change boxing, could change American sports, could change the African American history. You know, you know, this would be unbelievable. But not so much because we think Floyd is such a hero. He's not representing a lot. It's just the fact that he, it is what it is, and he is the one that's in the face of what's happening. These times are changing, and he's the one there, and it's unbelievable what he's responsible for doing. He's did an unbelievable thing, but you know, nobody's bulletproof. And we can see, with all this arrogance, you know, this could be it. But it'll be a far-fetched situation. But McGregor is not an amateur. what people try to make him look to be. He's shucks. He goes through more adversity than a boxer, because a boxer is more complete. You know, that MMA stuff, they're not complete. They're, you know, a jack of all trades. You know, they don't ace anything. But boxers are ace at using their hands. We're crippled. We can't use nothing but our hands. And, you know, McGregor's been kicked in the face. You know, I don't know, man. It's look. I'm not saying it's definitely more adversity than boxing, but I will say that it's different, and styles make fights. And McGregor, if I was trying to be fair, you know, anybody can win, man. He could win. You know, Floyd for the last 10, 15 years, or last 10 years, he's been fighting custom-made opponents. You know, his style switched up beautifully. You know, just like a George Foreman. George Foreman used to be hazardous and fight trading punches, but as he got older, he started folding his arms, and he took less punishment, and he started knocking people out, because that was the gift he had, but without taking less punches. You know, when he was young, he'll bang with you, you know, and still knock you out. Just like Floyd, you know, Floyd used to bang with you and still win, knock you out, whatever it takes. But now, after the last 10 years, he's been more economical with his punches and more defensive. So McGregor may be taking this opportunity to show everybody what Floyd has been getting away from fighting. And I can't say that it's hard. And because most people, just like Roger said it, Roger gave us the key to Floyd right there. That's the key to beating Floyd. Most people don't know ish about boxing. All you got to do is learn boxing, the whole, in totality. Learn all the styles. And McGregor, no, I can't say he know all the styles. But he can at least show us another side of Floyd. And if he's really durable as an MMA fighter should be, if he is durable and ready to go 9 yards and be bloodied up like, you know, J.C. Chavez. You know, that's one thing about Chavez. He was bloody and ready to rumble the whole 9 yards. If Conor McGregor is ready to do that, then, you know, we may see Floyd had underestimated him. And, you know, this may be Floyd's spiritual downfall, because he hasn't been representing righteousness to the best of his ability, according to the media. I don't know what's behind doors, but according to the media, he hasn't been representing righteousness. So spirituality is not on his side. Physical, he's older. The last 10 years fighting custom fights. His uncle told us, styles make fights. Can McGregor master that style that Floyd hasn't seen or doesn't see much? Even though he's not a boxer, he's still dangerous, because he's a professional competitor in martial arts, or in mixed martial arts. So his composure looked good last time I saw him, and he has years of experience and composure. So it is what it is, man. Good night. Ash Smart Wedge.